This is Amanda. Amanda loves yoga. She often does yoga on the weekend. She likes yoga because it helps her to focus. Amanda is very flexible. She has been doing yoga for 3 years. She sometimes does yoga at home while watching YouTube videos, but she usually takes classes at the gym. Jack never does yoga. He's not flexible and he doesn't like to go to the gym. He often stays at home and watches TV. He always watches TV until he falls asleep on the sofa. He usually watches game shows, but he occasionally watches movies. He likes watching TV because it helps him relax after work. This is Sarah. Sarah's really into painting. She likes to paint pictures of nature. She has been painting since she was 4 years old. She always paints on the weekend. She occasionally sells her paintings online. Her favorite painter is Jeff Koons. Sarah works at a busy office. She likes to paint because it makes her feel calm after a stressful day at work. This is Frank. He's taking an online class. Frank is an accountant, and he doesn't like his job. He's studying design. He wants to change his job in the future. He wants to be a web designer. He rarely studies, though. He isn't a good student. Frank needs to study harder or he will never be able to finish his online class. Sheila is playing the guitar. She plays the guitar every day. She's really into rock and roll. She started playing the guitar when she was 7 years old. Sheila never sings. She doesn't like to sing. She has a bad voice, but she's really good at playing the guitar. Sheila is a math teacher. She teaches young children. She wants to be a music teacher someday. Mario is singing. He's passionate about singing. He always sings in the shower in the morning. He often sings in the car on the way to work. He sometimes sings at work, but his coworkers don't like it very much. He often goes to karaoke. Mario wants to be a famous singer someday, but he needs to take more lessons. Mario is a bartender. He works at a very popular bar in the city. He always sings at work. Peter is playing the piano. He plays the piano every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He often plays the piano for his girlfriend. His girlfriend's name is Amanda. She loves to watch Peter play. He plays classical music, and sometimes he sings to her. He's very romantic. Peter is a talented piano player. His dream is to quit his job and make a living playing the piano while traveling around the world. Greg is exercising. Greg always exercises before he goes to work. He wakes up early and goes to the gym. He lifts weights and he runs on the treadmill. He works out for 1 hour every morning. He always drinks protein after his workout. Greg eats a lot of healthy food. He often eats an apple for breakfast. He occasionally eats fast food. He loves cheeseburgers and fried chicken. Linda is playing basketball. She's really good at basketball. She plays basketball every day. She can dribble, she can shoot, she can pass, and she can defend. She often watches her favorite basketball team on TV. She likes the Chicago Bulls. Linda's dream is to meet her favorite basketball player someday. Neil is swimming. Neil wants to swim across the ocean. He's a strong swimmer. He always swims in the morning. Neil swims when it's sunny or raining outside. He doesn't care about the weather. He trains hard and he never eats junk food. He eats salad, fish, and chicken every day. Adam is playing baseball. He's really crazy about baseball. He plays baseball for his company team every weekend. He practices catching every Monday and Wednesday. He practices hitting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He goes to the gym every Thursday. He's a pretty good player. He often hits home runs. He runs very fast and he steals many bases. His team usually wins the championship every year, but last year they lost. Adam was really disappointed. Paul is rock climbing. He really loves outdoor sports and adventure. He has been rock climbing for about 5 years. He often goes rock climbing with his friends, but he occasionally goes by himself. Paul isn't afraid of heights. He loves hiking and going for long walks. Paul wants to live in the countryside someday. He doesn't like the city so much. Scott is skiing. It's his favorite sport. He really loves being outside in the mountains. He loves nature and he really likes cold weather and snow. He often skis on the weekends in the winter. He sometimes goes snowboarding, but he prefers skiing. He occasionally falls down. He likes to jump and do many tricks. Samantha is jogging. She often runs in marathons. She usually runs in the morning, but she occasionally runs after work. She never runs outside in the winter. She always runs inside because she can't stand cold weather, and she's afraid that she will slip and fall on the ice. Samantha wants to run in marathons all over the world. Juan is playing soccer. It's his favorite sport. He practices soccer every night after work. His soccer team is always the best in the league. He always scores goals. He's very athletic. He often works out. He plays basketball and often goes jogging in the morning before he goes to work. This is Lee. He's riding his motorcycle. Lee lives and breathes motorcycles. He always goes to motorcycle shows. He has been riding motorcycles since he was in high school. He always drives fast, but he's a safe driver. He rarely crashes his motorcycle. He hardly ever gets a speeding ticket and very rarely loses his license. Sam is driving. He's crazy about driving. He has 3 sports cars. He always drives to work. He never takes the train or bus. He drives everywhere. When his friends want a ride someplace, they call Sam. Sam picks them up and drives them anywhere they want to go. Sam's a really nice guy. He never charges his friends any money. He just loves to drive. This is Leslie. She's listening to music. She usually listens to music on the train. She often listens to pop music, but she occasionally listens to classical music. She also likes to read. She rarely reads on the train because it's very crowded. It's difficult for her to concentrate with so many people. Tina is watching a movie. She often goes to the movies with her friends. She goes to the movies with her boyfriend once in a while. She likes romance movies the best, but she also likes comedy. Tina always buys popcorn when she goes to the movies. She eats junk food every day. Tina's favorite things are movies, hanging out with friends, and junk food.